Hey Adventurers, so today is going to be another book review. This is going to be For All Systems Red by Martha Wells. This is a sci-fi novella, and because I'm not super well versed in sci-fi, I don't really know all the subgenres that it could possibly fit into. So we're just going to get into the video itself, or into the review itself. All Systems Red is the first novella in the Murderbot Diaries, is I believe what the series is called, by Martha Wells. This is a very popular series that starts off with several novellas, and then there are some novels as well. I think there's maybe 2 of them out at the moment, maybe 3, I'm not entirely sure. But the series is coming to a close if it hasn't already released its final book. I've been finding recently that I've really been enjoying science fiction quite a bit, and with as popular as this series is, I was hoping that it would work for me as well. We followed an android-type being that is designed as like a fighter and an assassin, though in this instance he's basically acting as a guard. He's basically a bodyguard on this mission. The story follows him as he's protecting a group of scientists on a planet, but wanting to do the exact opposite and basically sit and binge watch movies and series all the time. The science fiction aspects of this book were fine. They were nothing terribly special for me. The setting felt pretty generic for a pretty generic science fiction setting, and neither the plot nor the characters were really gripping me very much. I didn't actively dislike the book or the time I spent listening to it, but I also didn't particularly enjoy it. It was just, I don't know, it just kind of was. It just was. It wasn't something, it was something for me to have playing while I was at work, but not something that I was particularly invested in or loving. Knowing how many people have loved this series made me hope that I could be one of them. I'm always looking for and attempting to find more science fiction that I enjoy, because it is largely a genre that I have neglected for many years due to the perception that all science fiction was like Star Trek. I could not get into Star Trek. I've talked about this before, so when I heard about this series, it had me intrigued, and then I found the audiobooks for free on Audible. I think the 4 novellas are free on Audible or something like that. And I figured it was a perfect reason to give them a try, even though I didn't know if I was going to like them or not. It's sad that this first one doesn't work for me, and I really do seem to fall into the category of the "this is fine" mindset towards this book. But I don't have much desire to continue with the series at all, and maybe unfortunately for this series, but I've kind of started approaching the series with a more of a it's not worth reading a bunch of books you aren't enjoying to get to the ones that you will mentality. So I don't think that I will be continuing with this one anytime soon, if ever. I do have the other 3 novellas for free on Audible, so maybe eventually I would reread or continue on with the series, but I have no desire to, and I have plenty of other stuff for me to read that I know that I'll enjoy more. Overall, I'm more disappointed in this than anything else because I wanted to like it. If you like it and it works for you, that's amazing. And if you hear this and you haven't read the books but you think, I want to try that out, I think that maybe that will work for me, then I say go for it. Hopefully it works for you like it has for so many other people. You can just look over BookTube, and there's a lot of people who have read this series or read a few books in the series who absolutely love the series and will give you all the reasons why you should read this series. I'm just one of the ones who didn't love it that much, and it's kind of unfortunate because I did want to love it, but it is the way it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching an Erudite Adventure. We will see you guys again soon. Stay well.